power within one night can bring 75 years or any length of time. And you would naturally, as you began on this adventure of dreams, you would fulfill all your wishes.
Whoa. Hello, fatal chance. Dance with me. I have to get lit before I fucking hurt myself. Because my chat hates me. And won't let me play video games. My god. I don't have any. No soda? No soda. I'm annoyed now. I'm annoyed at myself for not having soda. Pain. big. Too big. It is too big. The screen is too big. Pain. All I feel is pain. All my homies feel is pain. Pain. Pain just every day. Pain. 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 While I'm suffering, it's pain. 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 While it's going with it's pain. 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 Ah. I dropped my lid. Now I just gotta wait for people. We can begin the end. In the meanwhile, how's everybody doing? We good? Are we feeling spicy? We feeling spicy? I'm not. Man, this fucking Margaritaville shit is tasty. I have to make sure I buy another bottle of this next time. I'm sitting there waiting on that number to climb. Well, because it's cringe if people don't see you watching it. Oh god. Fantastic Beasts 3 is an officially titled Fantastic Beasts: The Secrets of Dumbledore. They are doubling down on that shit. That's horrible. That's pain. Ooh, James and the Giant Peach. A cosplay they do. That is nice. Good for them. What video are we watching today, Carl? Hi, Snake. Well, because y'all motherfuckers want to inflict pain on me, we are watching the last video I planned to watch of Noralities. Since last time on Power Rangers Time Force, when I covered this, and then dropped for a bit, because you don't back-to-back cringe. You just don't do it. That's how you get brain damage. The first video sets up the brain damage, and the second one collects the brain damage. They have released new shit. Depending on how much I hate myself by the end of this, because we AFAP this, okay? We EFAP in this. We're gonna be here for a bit. I'm imagining whatever fucking dumbass take comes out of this one, which would have been the last one, based on what we know of the first one, it's gonna be even worse. Because remember, in this video, we learn this entire channel exists in spite of male anime YouTubers. And we learn in this one that they realistically just don't understand anime in general. I'm paraphrasing a bunch of notes here. You'd have to go back and watch the last reaction to know. But I don't like anime characters, I assume dumb shit, I only care about female shit, and also I made my channel out of spite. And then I wanted to watch a show with lesbians, but then you put fan service in my characters, and I'm tired of lolly dragons with huge boobies. I don't have good faith going into this. I expect utter sheer obliteration of my brain cells. And the worst part is that this is a reaction. So, we have to whip out our handy dandy tool. Can I hear you say, "Oh, toodles"? Oh, toodles. Oh, there it is. The notepad, which we will need to take notes. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Oh. I didn't get that motherfucker there. Because you see, the thing that always hurts is it's worse when they say it aloud, right? But as I've learned doing reactions, I have to write down the shit that they say, so that when people come and accuse me, oh no, that's not what they said, I'm like, bro, I'm literally just listening, and I'm writing, right? And the places we go, just from the shit that they say, mind-blowing. And I'd say that's pretty good a game amount. That way the cringe just slides right off my brain cells. Fix this view. We're gonna have two cameras today. We have the normal camera, and we have the close-up camera. We gonna need both. We gonna need both. A lot of hobbies filled with these people, I know. They're all invading my hobbies. How do you think I feel? It's enough to make a man use his normal voice, don't you know? Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. I'm absolutely not a fan. Resize them for each screen. Yeah, that'll work. That's fine. Give me angles to work with. Boss man, I need highlights. I'm giving you my angles. Also, never make me say I'm giving you my angles ever again. Never again! I'm giving you my angles, darling, yes. How's this one? How's this one? How's this one? Bitter woman makes fight YouTube channel. Wow. Shocker. I'm completely surprised. I never would have expected it. Yeah. Alright. I procrastinated enough waiting for you all. First highlight right there. Look, you can leave the fucking shit running, and I'm pretty sure you can get like 10 clips out of one stream. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Alright, let's...
Okay. Off with the music. On with the cringe. Ugh. One for the money. Two for the grind. Three for the cringe. It's reaction time. Smooth braiding.
let's talk about problematic media. Content warning mentions and discussions of the sexualization of
Content warning for sexualization of children. Because she's never gonna let that go. Child pornography. Which I find strange. So where that's gonna be here. That's a note. That's noteworthy, but I'm not writing it down. Because I've already written that down before. Of course, she's going to assume that characters that are designed for fan service, that look petite, are going to constantly be child-coded. We're just gonna have to get over it. It's not worth writing down. This is not a criticism. It's just what they have to say now. They have to say specific words. Have to be nice and neat and formatted. Because if she doesn't say that, she'll be cancelled. Pedophilia. Death threats. Rape and sexual assault. Sexual harassment. Now this one's new. Transphobia. I can't think to this date a single anime that is transphobic. And even when it comes up to the trans argument, if they're not talking about Zombie Wonderland, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. The little boy who wants to dress like a girl, that one. It's just right off the skull. Right off the skull. Right off the skull. Doesn't mean anything. But I gotta pause here so you can see what they consider to be most important for us to know.
children, child pornography, pedophilia, death threats, rape, sexual assault, sexual harassment, and transphobia. I'm going to be talking about some of these issues at length, and I'm going to try and not show anything graphic, but I may have to include a few shots of anime or manga.
If you don't show anything graphic, and you don't demonstrate what your point is, it means you don't have a point.
Of children being sexualized in the beginning section, so please be warned of that. So my last video on child-coded character design ended up being...
Okay. Yes, she's doing the thing already. Alright, so. Where's my font? I added all the fonts. Come on, I want my font. Give me my font. Shining Force. Yes, give me my font. Wonderful. Now make it bigger. 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 Enough that it's legible to the audience. Now make it oblique. Yes. That's too big though. I made it too big. Too big. That's just too big. And that will do. Number 1. I had a shit take. People didn't like it. People didn't like it. I had a shit take. People didn't like it. Here's the idea. Stop saying stupid shit that people know is wrong. Because people are going to consistently call you out when you're wrong. No matter what. Just don't lie. I don't know how many times I have to say this fucking... Maybe that needs to be a meme. Maybe that needs to be a highlight. Maybe that should be a Carl post. Stop lying. The more you lie, the worse it gets. People watch these things. People watch these animes. People watch these shows. People watch these movies. The more you lie and insist, actually, they've child-coded this character because they're actually undercover pedophilics. No, they're not. That's why the Katakara president had to fucking pay restitutions and donate part of his salary. because he affected the fucking pay line of the fucking company. Although I suppose that to someone like Noralities, them being held accountable for their inability to recognize that they are going to lose subscriber, literally, that they're going to lose subscriber and lose business in anime when they refuse to give the customer what they want. I suppose that would just be an upholding of the patriarchy. Now, I have the ability to look at Twitter when I'm at work, so I will occasionally scout for material, right? But in scouting for my material, I came across a series of interview talks that were written amongst screenwriters, and I was watching one specifically from excuse me, there's the alcohol. Or getting burpy. I saw a talk from or several of them actually, I think 4 of them in total, of talks from screenwriter Jack Grapes. Really very popular playwright in Hollywood. And one of the biggest things that he said with these talks, which I can actually show you because I'm a streamer and I know how to do my job. Aha! Jack Grapes. One of the ones that I watched specifically a lot of the times was these. One of the ones that specifically stuck out to me was this one, what the audience wants more than anything else. I'll summarize for you, effectively. He talks to the interviewer and gets her to go straight through an argumental line of what's done in writing, which is digging to the deeper truth, right? He starts out with a statement of intent, and then summarize it down and down and down until you get to the point where you don't hear or see the problem, you feel it. You know, it's like you've been really thinking, and it comes with the topic of the other side of it. It is the seeing the problem from the other angle, not the flip side of it, but the other problem. So if you say something like, I've been really thinking, you know, if I've been really thinking about my life, you dumb down the statement, you remove the other bullshit, because that's what we consider in writing what's called a birthday cake. It's nice, fluffy language that people like to consume, and it looks good and it sounds nice, but it's not the deep truth of it. So, I've been really thinking, and the flip side of I haven't been really thinking is I haven't been living. Because the flip side of thinking is that you are doing an action that does not cause an action, right? If you're thinking, you're not doing. So I've been really thinking that I haven't been really living. And the deeper truth of that is I'm stuck. And how do you feel about what you were doing when you were stuck? And the goal of it is that it's an exercise to get to the bottom where you're like, oh shit. And the oh shit is the point. You put yourself in the emotional state and you write from there. Because the point of what does the audience want more than anything else is emotion, depth, wrath. Or more importantly, just summarize down, blood. They want blood, sweat, and tears, and pain. And you give it to them. Period. That was his summation from Film Courage, right? Knowing that about anime, what can we say anime fans want more than anything else in existence when they go to watch the anime that they choose to watch? This is not a trick question. Don't think too hard about it, chat. Don't worry about not knowing the answer. I can tell you what the answer is here, right? But just random shots, chat. What do you think anime fans want when they go to watch anime, right? Doesn't matter what anime genre they're watching. If they go to watch anime, what do they want to see? To be entertained? Good answer. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Titty. Close, but that's fan service. That'd be an answer if it was just fan service, but no. What does an anime fan want to see when they have selected what genre they want to watch? If nobody else gives an answer, we're going to have to go with Dark Knight Graves' answer. Stop lying campaign in the same vein as Stop Snitching. Hi. Wait. Hi. I'm single player Carl. Do you know somebody who just can't stop fucking lying? Here at the Carl Institute, we teach them the steps to be able to integrate into their lives the understanding of stop fucking lying. On the plan of stop fucking lying, we can learn how to be able to handle things in life and we don't start coping about it. Nobody else wants to take a crack at it? No, that's okay. When people watch anime, they want to see the anime they wanted to fucking watch. Period. If I go and I pick a mecha anime, I want to see mecha anime shit. I mean, British Knight's kind of close. If I take British Knights to be entertained, and I take his tropes and pineapple pen, yeah, kind of. Or watch an anime that's about shonen, I want to see a shonen anime, right? If I sit down to watch Dai's Adventure, I want to see Dragon Quest Dai's Adventure. I don't want to see some fucking feminist interpretation of Dai's Adventure. I want Dai's Adventure. If I sit down and I watch Mirai Nikki, I want to watch Future Diary. Not Funimation's interpretation of what Future Diary is telling me through their political spiel. I want Future Diary. Right? Now, keep that in mind. Hold it close. Put it right here. You're going to need it for the next thing that she's about to say. I have not seen this, by the way. I'm just making predictions. We've watched 2 of these, and she kind of has a pattern. She leans in with what we call a birthday cake, and then she just says some dumb shit, and then she leaves it behind. We're going to make her pick it up, okay?
Design ended up being...
That was the birthday cake. This is the shit. So, I had a shit take where I decided to accuse people of watching this show of being pederasts. Because how dare you like ecchi anime? No, you're not allowed. You can't be able to look at Kana because no, you're not allowed to lose the dragon lolly. But at the same time, we can't have Lulu out here with volcano tits because that makes me feel bad too. Because real women exist, but they only exist when they're allowed for me. It's really weird that the male gaze only really exists when feminists want it to look at them. And the only time that the male gaze is a problem is when it won't look at them. Right? Because that was her entire spiel. She had a whole section dedicated to the differences of how Lulu is not a woman, but La Brava is, because we know she's of age. She's just diminutive. Okay, but what does the short stack midget have to do with that? This normal answer. Well, the follow-up to that is, I had a shit take.
But I may have to include a few shots of anime or manga of children being sexualized in the beginning section, so please be warned of that. So, my last video on child-coded character
So I had a
design
dumb
ended up being...
take, and I said stupid shit. And what happened is, I reaped the consequence of saying stupid shit.
being...
This is why women shouldn't be anime YouTubers. I'm gonna lewd the lolly, you can't do shit about it. Don't lewd the lollies. I can do as I please, especially if it's perfectly legal and harms no one. You should probably tell the original artist of Dragon made that, considering the large collection of hentai works that involve drawing shotas drowning in the breasts of all pie lollies. The comments on this video are gross. Jesus fucking Christ. Ad hominem. If all you can do is throw insults without any substance or actual counter-arguments, why should anyone listen to you? No noralities. Let's not actually address that, right? I had a shit take where I said I'm tired of watching animes with fan service when I go in there specifically to get my fucking jollies of lesbian dragon sex, and I end up tripping over all this fan service. Somebody tells you, no bro, that's not an actual addressment of a problem. Like, I don't care. Like, just watch the show. If you don't want to watch the show, go away. Like, avert your eyes. But your defense of that is, lol, look at these mans. Because that's what you're doing here. You're putting these comments on screen, and I guess I can give her credit for removing the handle, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's still not an argument. You're putting them on screen and you're saying, look at this man. Look at him. Gaze upon him. Look at this man. Look. Actual human beings. It's fucking unacceptable. No matter how you spin it. Then to point out this is the same person who applied like 40 separate comments like this, why didn't you show the other comments? You're already putting them on the spot, so why not do the deference of at least applying all the other arguments and phrase? We're already here. You're already doing it. Commit to the bit. What? Did he have arguments that you didn't want to see? Because you decided it wasn't worth it? I could go hunt these down, but I feel that at that point it'd be pedantic to do so. Because I don't need to. Because you don't have a point. You're just saying it to be mad. Which, I guess, you can be upset that somebody had opinions that you disagreed with, and instead of addressing them in the moment, you decided to address them with an entirely new video. But, considering the fact that there are multiple YouTubers, including Dr. Ramaracam, who do this on a regular basis, who know how to address people, and at least give context to their arguments. Play them out in full. Why don't they? Examples being positive loathing. A video that came about after the Take It Back video that he made. At the start of celebrities hoping that they could be able to get jobs. He does an entire puppet show where he'll go through the fucking comments and address people or persons individually and collectively as a whole and tell them, listen, you probably don't want to keep arguing that. And he'll actually argue with them back and forth until he gets to a point to address the fact that they just didn't have a point at all. They were trying some gobbledygook like you're doing. I mean, this is what you're doing. This is what you think you're doing. This is what you want to pretend you're doing. If you're already doing it, why not do it? It's literal content. This is 38 minutes and 52 seconds of a man using puppets to illustrate how stupid people are. If you're gonna do the same damn thing, don't remove the handles. Let them have attention. Give them all the attention they deserve. They're adults. But I guess you won't do that. You ascribe to the fact that you're a person with a large platform, so you have to be responsible of who you platform. Which isn't a bad thing to do. Not a bad tactic to have. You should be cautious of what you choose to signal boost and what you don't. But since this is supposed to be you criticizing things, since you're supposed to hold yourself as an intellectual who sat down and thought about it, wouldn't you want to address the opinions that would make you be inspired to write? It should be your thesis statement, because this is what you started out with. We're not even a minute into the video yet. Why am I saying this? Why does this matter? Since you're putting it in front of me, it must matter. It was something that annoyed you enough to put it on screen. So let's go here. Pull up the thread. Pull up the thread, let it unravel, and let's see who's right and who's wrong. Since you won't do this, I have to assume this is just set up to say, look at him. And then we just keep going. Stupid. This one. Right there.
Design ended up being...
Maybe don't show a fire because you know the artist the dragon made died in a fire. The director of the first season is one that died along with many of her KyoAni employees. The author of Dragon Maid is still alive. I see. Okay, that's not relevant though. That's literally not relevant to your discussion. They thought that the artist to the manga died in the fire. You know, the KyoAni fire that was done by a terrorist who wanted to terrorize them. And you somehow stuck this in here as though it's a criticism of you saying, damn, lollies though. But why though? This video is why anime becoming mainstream is a huge mistake. This video is one giant, hysterically bad take that doesn't take basic things into consideration, like the cultural differences between America and Japan, and uses fundamentally flawed concepts like the coded character theory, to which anyone with half a brain realizes is obvious bullshit. Get that man some titty! He's right. But you see, you put him in here with his fake ass green sleeves and you say, look, I've already done the bit. It is dumb. Let's keep going. Bruh, want to change on controversy, start being an actual artist and stop making opinion videos. Actually, he's 100% correct. 100% correct. Because this is just your opinion, right? At the end of the day, you make these as takes, as analyses, where you present them as pseudo-intellectual gobbledygook that looks like it is well thought out when it's really not, because we partake of these things, so you say stupid shit, and then people fact-check you, and then it's like, no, don't you correct me? Here, I'm going to put you on a t-shirt by putting you in the top of this fucking screen. And it's like, no. Because he's right. You going to the section of anime that loves to be unrealistic and saying, this doesn't reflect reality, is really dumb. It's even worse to double down and say, and that's why women need to make specific shit as anime for television, and so I can watch it. Don't dare make mangas. I know those mangas exist, but I need to see it in front of me. I don't like your hating. Why would I support the projects that I want to watch when I should just be able to watch them in video format? It's time to make gatekeeping great again. You're not a Vine Puritan. Honestly. Based. You're white gatekeeping is a good thing. Based! It's incredibly tiring to see people whine and cry over a goddamn design on a cartoon that's not ever meant to be pedophilic in any way. It's seriously annoying to see people still complain about this sort of thing. Based!
I don't want to say popular because that feels wrong, but
It did receive a larger response than I'm used to. First of all,
I received more backlash as I became more notorious. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I misspelled that word. Received. You would still hear me anyways. You cut out half the goddamn wall, Ma. Oh my god. My voice is powerful and I'm carrying into the cell phone call she's making. You need me to shut my door, but you won't shut your door. Terrius! I received more backlash as I made more notoriously bad videos. Semicolon. And that's on you, the chat. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. God damn it. God damn it. One of these needs to be a 1. Then the joke is complete. We're not even a full minute in yet. A
lot of comments from people being genuinely happy that I talked about this. And to all those people, thank you. I'm touched beyond belief, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that.
Are we gonna see any of those comments, Noralities? Are we gonna see any of the comments that support you? Am I gonna have to go looking for them? I'm not looking for them. I know they exist, but I'm not going looking for them.
Your kindness and support makes this all worth it.
Oh, my legs. I have drank what percentage of this would be a fifth? From the lip to the top, I'd say that's about a third. I've drank a third of a margarita, and already it's not even helping. Not even helping. Maybe the chat real quick. The transcode Carl. Visual aids are key to a good video essay that must be relevant and clearly displayed. If you fail this, then it's very hard for people to relate to what you're talking about for a good example. You must be childcode with all these head-ass takes. Why is criticism of its dog shit take always considered harassment? Oh, that's actually an easy answer, Snake. It's easy, right? So, let's say, I wish I had bought just one whiteboard for this. Jay, I'm buying a whiteboard and you can't stop me. So, when a person says a headache... Oh, no, actually, no. I can easily demonstrate this. Hold on. I'm going to demonstrate this in real time, okay? Because this is the reason why I record shit the way that I record shit. This is great. This is wonderful. I'm glad this shit happens. So, here's how harassment works. Supposedly. Alright? A user creates bullshit and lies. Sets up an entire situation where they decide to address an opinion, but instead of telling the truth, they lie about it. Throughout the entirety of a video, they go through it, they say bullshit, they don't even cover shit in real time, they refuse to actually address the person, they don't even say the name of the person, and they present it as something other than what it is. They make up bullshit arguments that don't actually address their points. And then at the end of the video, they somehow summarize how this person is an internet villain by choosing to go over the person's tweets and presenting them as somehow a villain. The user in question finds out that they have addressed them, and so they take the time that is necessary to undo a fucking mistake. The mistake is shorter than the time necessary to correct the problem. But the obvious issue is very obvious from the second you sit down and actually look at it. In real time, when a person is addressed, what actually they mean when they say, actually, you're harassing me, is you're not supposed to fight back. You're not allowed to win. You're not supposed to know that I did this. So, Mr. Man, shut up. That's what they mean when they say, I was harassed. And that's how dumb it is. That's how dumb it is. Right? Let's go to the video view. That's easier. I made a video where I chose to get mad about isekai anime. I berated the entire topic and the entire section for what I consider it to be. And then I doubled down on that, saying that people who watch these shows are actually fucking pederasts because they think that these characters who look like kids to me are fuckable, and ergo are pedophiles. And god damn it, they feel so bad about that they came and they showed their opinions. And look at these people. Look at what they said to me. These are actual human beings. This is the same level of dumb shit that we see on Twitter. But in the case that I'm going to show you, this is usually what happens when the person who instigates it does it. Because people tell them, hey, stop doing that thing. You don't need to act like this. You don't need to do this. You don't need to be like this. Be normal. Please, be normal. And then they don't listen to you. They block you before you have the ability to ever speak to another human being outside of the echo chamber. And then, where I got it from, they say, over your comments, actual human beings. When they get to do it to you, it's just criticism. I'm just giving my opinions. What? Why are you mad? I'm just laughing. It's so dumb to me. Why would I ever address it? When you do it to them, I'm so attacked. It's just an opinion. Why would you let me have an opinion? It's just a joke. It's just a phrase. It's just a meme. There's plenty of cases where this happens, but assuming that I have people in my audience who haven't been inoculated, prepare yourself. You're about to see a fucking master at work.
I never get pussy. I never got any pussy.
Different subject topic, but exact same thing. music playing behind themselves, and it's just this.
Too nice. I'm always so nice to the girls. And they just end up dating these guys. They're terrible to them. They never give me pussy. I really.
It's monotony. It's literal insanity. For the crime of having an opinion, somebody else decides to take my opinion and makes me sacrosanct. For the crime of having a dumbass opinion that everybody sees and knows is wrong, they will never address the actual point. It will always be, no, they harassed me because they didn't let me lie. Why the fuck you lying? Bitch, why the fuck you lying? Oh my god. Just stop fucking lying. It'll make things easier for you. Because if you listen when we tell you something, and you actually address it and you say, okay, I thought this, but then this user laughed at me on his timeline, and even though I didn't like him laughing at me, he had some points. I can't say that about any of my critics, because they can't stop lying! Catch them in 46 fucking K! Dead ass! And they just won't stop. There's no way. There's no human existence. There is no reality. There is no reality in which you can run back what you've said after I've caught you in real time, right? Because that's the entire reason this exists.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay.
A person accuses me of being banned on a website after they literally, for hours, spend time harassing and actually berating me about shit that doesn't exist. All after the literal 4 hours to 10 hours after I record it. So, since you won't stop lying, I put the first lie, I put the second lie, and then I go live for 5 minutes just to laugh at you, cause you're that dumb. Within 10 minutes of the tweet where they said it. Do they address this? No. Do they admit that this was wrong? No. It's just cope. It's all just cope. It's cope when they do it about anime, and it's definitely cope. Video, please. Thank you. It's cope when they do it about video games. It's cope when they do it about anime. It's cope when they do it about politics. It's cope about anything else. Because if they actually say the words that the people who are criticizing them say, they don't have an argument. Because it's all just braggadocio. It's ad hominem and braggadocio. As long as they just keep saying words, they can just, like, move on to the next topic. But if you snatch them back and, like, no, show your work, explain what you mean. When they actually show their work and explain what they mean, it's like, bro, you're measuring the heads of characters. This was the one that actually sent me about this one, that Rory made the last time, right?